just going to talk about a different technique. Whereas we started weaving the freeform blocks where you're making an independent unit, I'd like to talk about the anchored method, where you would actually be constructing a woven element that's already connected to a background. This is a whole different way of working, and there may be many reasons for this. So what I've done is I've taken the piece that I'd like to weave, and I've actually basted it along one side, and you can choose whatever anchor point you want to use, and that is going to end up to be the point that you weave against. So I've chosen just a plain background and a simple square to start, and after you get basted, what you want to do is you want to cut into this piece to create your vertical set of weaving elements. Now you can tear it if you want, you can cut it, you can draw lines if you want to guide, but I tend to just cut freeform. I'm doing it by eye. You can do different widths or the same width. It doesn't really matter if it's slightly crooked, because that to me always adds character to this process anyway. So now you've actually got your set of vertical strips. I've lost my straight edge. Okay, I'll use a piece of wood this time. It's a good idea to have that edge to pull up and over. As you get used to weaving, maybe you can do it without it, but I find it handy. Every other strip, same method. And you're just going to start placing your strips the same way. I'm working downward this time. And replace those strips. Pick up the opposite set. Oops. A little bit of silk velvet from Mom's wedding dress. I'm not even following my own instructions here. Okay, a few more. You notice that I'm using the other side of a lot of these prints. I find that that is a great way to make your fabric look aged, old, faded. A lot of times I'll even use both sides in one piece, the front and the back, for a variation. That's just a little trick I use. It's good to look at the back sides of fabrics. They're really quite interesting sometimes. Surprising. Okay, so there's your idea. You're already anchored. You're already on a backing. It's a really easy way to work. So now you'll be able to work with this piece. You've already got a backing and everything. You might want to might want to put a border on it and play around with the edges a little bit. And it's just a really simple way to form a piece really quickly with a centered or central woven kind of motif.